What makes a man of faith is that he does not believe in death as the end. Now take me to Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews 11:17 now, guys. Bible says, by faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son. Let me tell you something quickly about Isaac. On that journey, Isaac asked his father that, Father, see the fire, see the wood, where is the lamb? And Abraham preached the gospel to Isaac. Say, God, the Lord, will provide himself a lamb for the sacrifice. That can be interpreted two ways. That God will provide by himself what we will sacrifice, and secondly, God will provide himself as a sacrifice. Because of the term Jehovah Jireh, he say it means God will provide, but really it means God will show. So that Jehovah Jireh, yes, can be applied to God. God will show and provide. But listen, the greatest provision God has ever given humanity was when he came to die for our sins. Jesus is the greatest Jireh-ness of God. He is the highest Jireh-ness of God. He is the fullest Jireh-ness of God, because he is the image of the invisible God. But because of it was not time, they were simply in the season of typologies and prophecies, dramas, types and shadows, pointing to something later. So Abraham preached the gospel to Isaac, saying God will provide himself a lamb for the sacrifice. And Isaac continued. He put Isaac on the altar, bound him. Isaac had faith. See, whatever Abraham believed at that point, Isaac too believed it. What did Abraham believe? Hebrews 11:17. He offered up Isaac, and he that received the promise offered up his only begotten son. He says, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called, accounting that God was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. Abraham was sacrificing his son because we know that with this my God, death is not the end. He will raise this boy back. Is he not the one that gave him to me? Let me just give you this gist. This is why believers are givers. This is why believers are sacrificial. This is why believers are selfless, because we know the God we are dealing with. Nothing will die, end, or finish in our heart. Resurrection faith is also applicable. If Abraham could believe that it will happen in the future, Jesus will come, resurrection will happen, and he put his faith before time in that thing that will happen, you can do the same now. Better gone that it has already happened. This is our heritage. Death is not the end.